99% of you are absolutely going to nuke your wallets, and don't feel too bad. 99% of traders that get into meme coins are going to absolutely lose all of their money. So today in this video, I hope to change the way you think about meme coins and put it into a perspective that you can easily analyze the winners from the losers. I'm going to give you a couple of free tools that I use, and I'm going to run through some scans and show you my entire way of thinking. Now, we're live streaming our 1 to 100 Solana challenge. We started yesterday and opened today right at about 3.4 Sol. So we had a fairly decent P&L yesterday, generating about 90% winners and only 10% losers, but minimizing our losses at that. Right, so let's get into it. This is how you should think about meme coins. There are 3 separate markets inside of these trenches. Our first market is genuine projects. These are things like Skynet, Jailbreak, Slopfather. These are legitimate projects with legitimate backings, but they're very different than the other 2 markets. So in the first, we have projects. In the second, we have news stories. Now, news stories can be anything from a new Elon launch, a new Trump introduction or appointment to cabinet. This can be things like justice for Peanut, all of the protests that went on with Peanut, and more recently, justice for Honey the Bear and the brother Pooh Bear. All of these are considered news stories, and they are in the second category. Now, the third category, and the hardest to trade, is the legitimate memes. These are either classic memes that have been brought back to life on the Solana chain, or current trending memes from TikTok or Instagram. This is where Chill Guy falls into this market. Pepe, shrimp, all of that falls into, or not shrimp, but prawn, the King Pepe. These are all memes, and they're in an entirely different category than news articles and then actual projects. So first off, we have to change the way we're thinking about these memes. We are trading 3 separate markets. And then within each of those markets, we have to be able to spot the scams and the fakes because they're different. When it comes to news stories, we are looking for fake websites. This is a fake or masked ABC News, Fox News, something that a news article from a reputable source has been posted. It looks really good. We want to put our money in, but we have to have something called a domain age checker to ensure that the website is legitimate. This right here is the one that I use. It's a completely free Chrome extension, Domain Age Checker. You can see it in the top right. Anytime you open up a web page, just click on it. Things like BBC, New York Post, Huffington, ABC, Fox News, all of those websites and their associated blog articles or news stories are going to be founded in a 20 to 30-year-old domain. If you open up an ABC News website and that website is 15 days old, no matter how good you think that article is, it's fake. It didn't actually happen. When it comes to legitimate projects like this one right here, TMTRD, the man that rescues dogs, this looks like a wonderful project and it could go into the millions. But how do we know if this Twitter page is actually real? Well, in things like the Top Blast Discord, and I'll leave that link below, it's completely free. Every tool I show you in this video is free. We have a Twitter username checker. We can simply copy their username right here, put it into the Discord, and it will spit back any and all previous usernames that may have been associated. On top of this, when we go into followers, we want to make sure that it doesn't have any of the generic paid bot followers. Now, usually this is something that you acquire with time, but I can tell you right now that none of these look like the fake followers. When you go into verified followers, if you see things like Shib Army Bullish, Solana Whale 100x, Bitcoin Bulls 1000, all of these 100x or these pumper accounts, and they will be very, very obvious because they will also say things like marketing, influencer. If you have a Twitter account that is followed by a bunch of marketing accounts, that Twitter account guaranteed paid 10 to 20 bucks to get a few thousand followers to a remote third party. It's fake, it's a scam. They spent 30 bucks to try and scam you out of thousands, and you should never buy into a project associated with big marketing account followers or ones that have duped names. Now, I'm just showing you this as I'm about to go check this name, but this is how I check every single Twitter account. As it turns out, that Twitter account was a dupe. And if you saw this skyrocketing 100, 200, 300, 350K, you might have been inclined to top blast this and then promptly get rug pulled. So you always want to check those Twitters. And finally, we have the most speculative of our three markets in these trenches. Straight up memes. Pure, old, good-fashioned, how hard do you laugh equals the market cap memes. There's really no telling because these can't be scams. These can't really be rug pulls because nobody's buying into a project that's just a meme for the developer. The developer doesn't need to add anything to it. So the developer selling on a meme coin is actually a very bullish thing. So let's take a look at some of these memes here. And we actually don't have many that are going hard. The last one I saw was the puppet. We were in the puppet meta. So let's look. Yeah, here's one. Lamp starts to look weird. It's at a 230K market cap, and it launched just an hour ago. Now, all this is linked to a TikTok meme that has about 1 million likes. That's it. There's no project. There's no big news story. It's just a meme. Why did it go so hard? Well, we want to look at how recent it was. This was only posted 1 day ago. This already has 7 million plays. This has other people making the trend as well, using the sound, right? So all of these things, it is a recent meme that is gaining traction, has millions of views, and is being copied and edited by other creators. That is all very, very bullish, but we have to check one more thing, and that is the name. Anytime you see a new meme, you have to make sure there isn't an OG, right? So we go, lamp starts to look weird. And we see that there is, no, so this is a fake. So this is the original pump pre-migration. If we went to it, there'd be absolutely nothing. So there is only one of these, right? So a one-of-one collection about a new trending meme, that is extremely bullish. Now, if that meme was, say, a few months old and there was a couple projects already made, there's no way we'd want to buy into it. But this is something that if I had seen come across newly created, I did my due diligence. Is it a trending meme? Yes, 7 million views. Is it recent? Yes, only a day ago. Are other creators taking this trend? Well, yes. Well, that's 3 strikes for the positive. And now I'm looking, is there any other? Is this a new project or not a project? Or is this a new creation or is this a dupe, right? Okay, well, it's the original. It's an original trending TikTok with a lot of views that's being copied, which means it's going to go even harder. Yeah, this is probably a buy. Now, maybe not at a 200,000 market cap, but if you had seen it at newly created at 10, 20,000, this is a buyable and profitable meme. Right, let's recap. Market 1, we have news stories. This includes your justice for who, justice for what, and all other things from like ABC, CBS, Fox, all of that. You need a domain age checker. And then you need to check to see if it's been duped. If it is a real news article and you found the first coin about it, there's a good chance that it's a buy. You have to still do your own research on all of these. You can't just buy every single news article. It has to be a compelling story that hasn't been done before on a legitimate news website. Now, if you're looking at like India top 5 channel news or Pakistan news, you know, these things are probably not going to go hard. But if you have a viral animal that was killed inside of the United States because of zoo neglect, bro, that's going to pump to the moon, right? So you have to analyze, make sure it's real, make sure it hasn't been duped, and then make sure it's worth putting your money into because you make money by not spending money too. A lot of people don't realize that. You don't have to throw your money out. You can save it, and then you still have it. It's weird how that works out, right? In category 2, we have the actual projects. We have the AI projects. We have the OS projects and all of these things. We want to make sure that it is an original Twitter account. right? We want to use our Twitter reuse name checker. We want to make sure that their followers are not paid crypto bot influencer marketing followers, right? That's immediate indication of a scam. If both of those things check out, well, then we have to actually check the website and make sure that the tool is cool. It may be a real project, but it may be a shitty real project that's not worth more than a 50,000 market cap, right? So cool idea, legit followers, actual verifiable Twitter, that's probably a buy. But again, do your own research. And then of course, when it comes to memes, well, we've talked about that. Is it a good meme? Has it been done before? Is it going viral? And are other people catching on? And that's it. Divide into those three markets and then analyze as stated, and you should win. Let me know how it goes. As always, do your own research and don't listen to 90% of things that people say online.